EASports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Harbour Town Golf Links on the resort island of Hilton Head, live third-round coverage of the RBC Heritage. Well, if yesterday was any indication, we should be in for a memorable weekend of golf here as we take in the leaderboard on this Saturday. Our leader here on Saturday is our featured golfer. Her advantage is a full 4 shots as she gets set to begin her round. So a beautiful Saturday here, Frank, and it is certainly beautiful in the eye of our featured golfer. Everything has come up roses to this point in the tournament, leading here into the weekend and in search of that first ever PGA Tour victory, one that I think would say to the world, hey, I belong here.
This has been an incredible year for young players coming out, Rich. So I think that this player would add their name to that list. They've got skill, they've certainly got nerve, and all they need is to finish the job. Maybe today's the day.
Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
122 is the number. Pin on the right-hand side, so plenty of room to the left of it.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realise if you just miss hit the middle of the club by a quarter of an inch, you lose 10%. That's right, 10%.
On the precipice of going down, but I do believe it's going to stay out. Okay, it's a bogey here at first, and that's going to tighten things up a little as the lead is down to 2. On now to the second hole, the first of 3 par 5s here at Harbour Town. At a mere 502 yards, it is also the shortest of these par 5s. Any misses right or left of the fairway could block you out from going for the green in 2, but a drive of the short grass could open up one of the best scoring opportunities on the course. Oh, that is way right. Long drive, but a bad lie.
Wicked.
Safely back into the fairway. That was the job at hand, and it's a good end result.
A nice shot and a good chance for a par. The statistics on the PGA Tour show that from 8 feet, you make 50% of your putts.
Good putt there. It's in for par here at the second. And the lead's going to remain 2. This third hole at 469 yards is pure Harbour Town. It's narrow. The emphasis here is on hitting your tee shot in play. And a par is a good score, I promise you. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Nota Begay the third.
152 to the hole. Pin sitting back right.
That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Looking to splash this softly onto the green. Oh, that is very well done. That was not a short bunker shot, but it is inside a foot. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And she'll remain at minus 14. .200-yard par 3 fourth, offering a classic Pete Dye risk-reward design. You have to carry the water hazard running the length of the hole. Better to miss right than short or long, where a thirsty lagoon lurks. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Now, from the apron, second to the par 3. Coming up, Roses for our leader. How about this? Holding it from off the green to extend that lead. Now to the second of the par 5s, the 549-yard fifth. It's a dogleg left off the tee with bunkers on either side of the fairway, but a good drive up near or beyond that cart path should leave you with a good look into a green that slopes off to the right. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. just a bit too much on the second shot on this par 5, but shouldn't have too much trouble getting it up and down for the birdie. Now this Nota for birdie.
And players have an option to take less break by increasing the speed here.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It is a par here at the 5th, and this will remain a 3-shot lead. Onward now to the 419-yard par 4-6. Dog leg right, best to aim the tee shot to the left of the fairway bunker on the right. Land there, and the green is very accessible, and the birdie might be in the offing. Ooh, that started well right.
Quite obviously off the tree and into the rough. Really nothing wrong with that approach shot. Just a little shy of where you'd like to finish up, but still, one good putt, maybe a birdie.
Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th, and she's going to hold tight at 15 under. On to the 7th at 195 yards. This one of the tougher par 3s on the course. The water shouldn't be a big issue. More pressing, those two giant trees that serve like sentries at the front of the green. Any ball that gets hung up in there could very likely come down in that bunker that encircles about 90% of the green. A very sensible play there, right in the middle of the green. Now this for birdie.
And this certainly would be a bonus if it goes in. You just need to make sure you get it there and give yourself a chance. Never up, never in.
Bit offline, and they'll leave a good 4 feet coming back. Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And her score is going to stay right where it is. On to the number 1 handicap hole here at Harbour Town, and fittingly the one considered the most difficult, the par 4 8th at 473 yards. Overzealous golfers could run out of fairway when using the driver. but the approach to a narrow green with a long bunker left and water makes the second shot one of the most harrowing on the course.
Well, that drive was enormous. I know it's in the rough, but that is long.
Well, as an old baseball announcer once said, going, going,
Gone.
goodbye. Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and their score's going to stay right where it is. One thing you don't see too often on the PGA Tour, 332-yard par 4s, but that's what we've got here on the closing hole to this front side. Before you think about knocking this on, though, take note of the large bunker that completely protects the front of the green. This is left all the way.
Those trees are like brick walls today. Hit that and went straight down into the rough.
Frank landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No chance. Didn't hit that with a whole lot of confidence, Frank. It is going to come up well short.
Yeah, it's too easy to try and hit that shot perfect, which is exactly that. But all you got to do, really, knock it up close, make a par, go to the next hole.
Didn't trust the read there, and that's going to cost him. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And with it, the lead is back down to 1. We head back out from the clubhouse to start the backside, beginning here with a 451-yard par 4 10th. Anything left could very well wind up in that lagoon, but anything on the fairway could lead to an under par start to this second 9. Gonna work this up that left-hand side. All right, in the fairway. This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze.
She is putting the full arsenal of her skill set on display this afternoon. Beautiful shot.
The putter has not been at its best, but this is a good look for birdie. Yes, rolls it right in. A birdie here at 10. And she'll move to 15 under for the tournament. This 11th hole at 436 yards is another test requiring precision over power. This fairway narrows the nearer it gets to this green, which is surrounded by 4 unique bunkers. And some trouble here for our leader. That is into the bunker off the tee. So now she's looking at a tough second here out of the sand.
Fairway bunkers are never easy. You know, in the rough, but still with a little bit of magic. You still get away with 4. This is really what golf's all about.
"12 feet still to go." Nope. Well read. That's in for a bogey 5. And she's going to fall now to 14 under. On to the 12th now at 430 yards. We've had a handful of right to lefters so far. This one's going to work the other way. As we've mentioned before, accuracy is the key off the tee, as some of those pine trees can reach out and grab you if your tee shot's not where it needs to be. And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine. From the fairway, Nota, her second coming up.
She's looking at 118 yards to the hole, coming off a bogey on the previous hole. Got to get it back here. Sand wedge takes flight, and I don't think it's going to carry.
That is always so disappointing from that kind of a spot when you come up short.
Yeah, you're licking your chops over that one. A shot you think you could hit directly at the flag. Now, test for the short game.
Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in is now going to be a grind.
Oh, maybe a misread there, and that curls by to the left. So a tough hole. That's in for bogey at 12. And it's going to drop her down now to 13 under par. So many visually arresting holes here at Harbour Town. This might be the best of the bunch. The 373-yard par 4 13th. Architect Pete Dye created some of the best work that golf has ever seen. But credit the design on this hole, as well as the 17th at TPC Sawgrass, to his wife Alice, who drew up this design, how's this, on a napkin. Yeah, that's a good tee shot right there. Got a little extra run out. That's where you want to be. That is absolutely fine. Not much left here for birdie. Confidently done there. That's in for birdie here at 13. And she'll move to 14 under par. On to the 14th now. This one almost a mirror image of number 4. It's a par 3 at 192 yards. At 4, the danger was water left. Here, it's on the right with a generous bailout area left of the green. And that will miss off to the left and wind up in the short grass. Now from left of the green, a second. Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in is now going to be a grind.
Okay, good putt. And a par here at 14. And her score is going to stay right where it is. The sole par 5 on Harbour Town's back 9 is this one, the 15th at 588 yards. Most of the problems here come on that second shot, which requires you either to play a big right to left or to cut the angle, hit it over the trees, and hope you've got it online. Nothing to fault there, safely in the fairway.
2 shots around this green is always good. Now, for a little CVS, perhaps a 3rd shot on this par 5, get one close, maybe make 4.
Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that, really. I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And her score's going to stay right where it is. We start to make our way toward the blue waters of Calabogie Sound as we come to the 434-yard par 4 16th. A well-placed tee shot will leave you with a fairly short iron into a small egg-shaped green. And this might turn out to be a bit of a break. That ball could have gone anywhere, but it ricochets into the bunker. Digging in here, readying her second from the fairway bunker. Nah, coming out of the bunker, just couldn't get enough club head on the ball and comes up well short. Now this, an awkward distance for a bunker shot. Yeah, that one came out hot, tough to judge sometimes, coming out of the sand, and that winds up well beyond the flag. Okay, no further damage. It's a bogey 5. And she'll drop from the top spot. Wind up one shot off the pace. 2 holes remain as we come to the par 3 17th at 174 yards. You'll want to aim right of that one lone tree in the distance, almost like what you see on the South Carolina state flag. And be sure to steer clear of the bunkers here, because making par from there, not a sure thing. Yeah, very good shot, taking it in right of the hole, and a good look upcoming. This a little under 10 feet for birdie. Finishing strong. That's in for birdie here at 17. And she'll get a stroke back. The 18th hole, one of the real signature holes on the PGA Tour. It's a par 4 at 472 yards. Sort of a visually awkward landing area. You want to make sure you don't hit it through the fairway and into the hazard. But a good drive sets up a gorgeous finish, taking dead aim at that beacon of a lighthouse. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. This Nota, her second from the fairway.
Left with 154 to the hole, standing on the wrong side of par right now, looking to get back to even.
A touch long, a touch left. But still, how good can you putt?
11 feet away. Yeah, that's how to end it. Back-to-back birdies at 17 and 18. And this will be a third round 71 on this Saturday. So our featured golfer likely going to be doing a little tossing and turning tonight, working with a 54-hole lead and looking for that first PGA Tour win. Frank, dial it back a few years. What's that?
A lot of years.
Yeah, what's that like?
Well, I remember when I was 22, my first professional one was in Australia, and you actually don't know. You ask yourself the question, you look at the leaderboard, all those players in front of you, do I really fit? And then after 18 agonizing holes, you go, I belong.
So for Frank Nobilo, Nota Begay III, Iona Stephen, and a cast of hundreds, I'm Rich Lerner. You've been watching PGA Tour Golf on EA Sports. So long, everyone.